They all know what's going on.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. So I'm kind of gonna have Hannah wing it tonight. I am very I haven't gotten crap done. Well, I have got crap done. It was a very busy day for me today, with daycare and stuff like that. So, Hannah's gonna kind of lead the thing tonight, and I'm just gonna help out. So,
Side note, this sweatshirt is really freaking hot and I've been like sweating all day.
It looks really hot.
It's really cozy, but I'm just like,
oh, good.
So a majority of what we wanted to go over first was the 12 days of the giveaways. So number one, Cassie and I suck at math. The giveaways start on the 13th, not the 12th, because 12 days from the 13th takes us right up to Christmas Eve. So it'll be one a day up until Christmas Eve starting on Friday. I made like a rough outline of who draws on what days. I'll kind of go over it and see if you guys think it's okay or if you want to be like moved up or down in the list or whatever. So the main thing is that who is ever drawing on the day, you'll want to do it on your Instagram story and then like post the video of you pulling the name, reading who the name is. Obviously, whoever you are pulling out of your hat is going to be somebody that you have on Instagram because you're only pulling people from your hat. So you can tag them in the video as well. But also make sure that you tag everybody that is doing the 12 days of the giveaways too. So if you're not following everybody or know I don't think you have to be following them to tag them, but at least know their Instagram handle or whatever. That way you can tag everybody. And then, so whoever isn't drawing on that day, it'll just be our responsibility to then share that to our stories. That way, every day from the 13th to the 14th, you want your bow in? Every day from the 13th to the to the 24th, you have a video of somebody's name being drawn. And then what my plan was going to be is then after you contact whoever you drew, you can send them like the 12 days of giveaway graphic thing that I made and let them know that they have the pick of anything that they want. So just because Victoria, you drew on the day doesn't mean they have to pick the Google Home. They can pick anything that they want. And then once they choose, what my plan was, and then share the graphic again to your Instagram story, but put like an X over whichever one that they chose. That way people know that one is taken. And again, like way down in the corner, just tag everybody again. That way we can share that to our story as well, or let us know what they chose and then we can cross it out ourselves, whichever way you want to go about it. But what else was I going to say? I have massive squirrel brain today. I completely forgot where I was going with that. But it was really important. It'll come back to me. But then I seriously lost completely what I was going to say. And now I don't even know where to go again. But so anyway, it'll come back to me as I talk. So what I did, and then the other thing, that's what I was going to say. So whichever gift they choose, in Cassie's team page, I made that list of who's contributing what. So then after they choose, so say Victoria, you drew somebody and they wanted the Maven Thread headband. So then you would contact me. I guess there's multiple ways to go about that. Either, what do you think, Cassie? Either they could just like, Victoria, whoever you would draw, you would just say, okay, all I need is your mailing address. And then you could forward that to me and I would send it straight to them. Right, Cassie? You think that's the best way? The only I think that'll work with every prize except for the tank top that I'm giving away, the Tough as a Mother tank top, because we'll need to know what size they want. I'm just sending everything straight from Amazon. So I'll just need to know what size they need and then I can send it from Amazon to them. So just whichever prize they choose, make sure you contact whoever's contributing that prize. That way they can send it out. So what I have for the list of like who's drawing what, I basically put, so I'm contributing 3 gifts. Cassie and Brittany are contributing 2, and then I believe everybody else is contributing 1. Is that right, Cassie?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I had. So, so I basically put the people that are contributing multiple gifts toward the top of the list, and then again toward like the middle or the end of the list. And so first of all, I'll say, well, I'll go over what order I have first, and you guys can let me know whether you want to, Cassie, are you going to write this down?
Yeah.
You can let me know whether we think we need to move people up the list or down the list or whatever. So starting on the 13th, since I'm contributing 3, I thought I would go the very first day, the very last day, and then somewhere in between. So I'll do the 13th, and then I have Cassie on the 14th, Brittany on the 15th, Victoria on the 16th, because I know, Victoria, you already have at least one person signed already, right? So you would have somebody in your drawing at least.
As of tomorrow, I will.
Didn't you have somebody purchase Bar Blend already? Maybe not?
No,
Oh,
just me.
Okay. So we can, if we need to move things again, like I said, we can. But so I have me, Cassie, Brittany, Victoria on the 16th, Kylie on the 17th, and then me again on the 18th, Cassie on the 19th, Britt on the 20th, and then Shelly on the 21st, Danica on the 22nd, Ashley on the 23rd, and me on the 24th. So if
Where's the 18th? Sorry.
The 18th was me again.
Okay.
Kylie and then me. So what we were thinking is for the people that are only contributing 1 gift, if you, well, I guess for anybody that's contributing any gifts, if you don't have anybody that is in your hat to pull on that day, then whoever has the most people on their list would draw in place of you. Does that make sense? Is that right, Cassie? Is that what we were thinking? So basically say we get to, well, I'm drawing on the 24th. So if we get down to like the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, where it's Shelly, Danica, Ashley, if any of them would happen to not have anybody in their hat, then whoever has the most people signed would get to do another drawing. Make sense? So I guess we'll just have to maybe keep tabs in Cassie in your team page, because that's one where everybody's at, since Kylie's there too. As far as like when you go to draw on a day, if you don't have anybody in your hat yet, then do we just post in the group and say, so-and-so, you're up? What do you think, Cass?
I think that'll be fine. I mean, so like, let's say, like hypothetically speaking, if I didn't have anybody enrolled, and then, well, how would I know how many people like everybody had enrolled then?
I know, that's what you need to figure out. Danica, I know you have at least one person signed, right? This month? That's what I thought. I don't know, Brittany, I can't see you, but I don't know about Brittany, Ashley, Shelly, Victoria, you said you'll have one as of tomorrow.
Well, and what we can do is if you don't have anybody enrolled, which everybody should have at least one person enrolled. Because obviously we need to hit Success Club, so we should all have at least 3 people enrolled. And if it's not, obviously we might not have 3 people enrolled by the 13th or whatever, but there's still plenty of time to get people signed up with the challenge pack. There's so much time left. So I know that I think besides me and Hannah, Brittany is the first one up. And I mean, if we're sending out our invites, we shouldn't have any issues getting at least one person enrolled. So just kind of keep that in mind. Don't sit here and think oh, I don't have anybody right now and I have to pull on the 17th. There's still so much time to send out your invites. And this is something that you should use. You should be able to use it as a little bit of I don't know, like people should want to enroll with you because you're doing this giveaway. You get to choose your own prize kind of thing. Like it's a really cool thing to do. So make sure that you're talking about on your stories every single day, even if it's just like a little blurb here or there, and send out your invites. That's all there is to it. I know it's a tough season, but we should all be hitting Success Club no matter what. And I mean, it's one person you have to have. Well, for Hannah, it's 3 people. I guess technically it could only be one. They could just win 3 times from you. But I mean, even if you only have one person that is enrolled with you when it's your turn to pull out of the hat, act like there's freaking 30 pieces of paper in there. So just fake
That's
it
what I
till you
was
make
gonna
it.
say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you're gonna cut mommy's hair? No, thank you. If you have only one person when you go to draw from the bowl, just write their name on like 10 different pieces of paper and put the same name in 10 times. That way, no matter which piece of paper you draw, it has the same name on it, but it makes it look like there's a ton of people in there. But I was gonna say one other little trick that I've kind of been doing is basically telling people that if they were to enroll now as a discount coach, so basically what I do is after they say that they're interested, I'll say, okay, so, and we get all their selections. I'll tell them that they're going to be noticing that they're going to be enrolling as a coach, but the only reason they're enrolling as a coach is so they can get the bar blend, the new bar program added in for free right now. Is basically what I've been saying, because they can sign up for the bar blend challenge pack for $160, which is the exact same price as a regular challenge pack. So they're literally getting the bar blend in for free. It's just I have to sign them as a coach right now so they can get the bar blend. So that's another way that you can kind of leverage it, is let people know that for this month, they're literally getting this brand new program, which is a $70 value. If you were to purchase the whole accessories bundle as a customer, it's a $70 value that they're getting added in for free. So it's, what is that math? A $300, Maya Grace, a $300 value that they're getting for $150 if you still have your promo codes. So for half price. And then that's the other thing with the promo codes. Remember that however many promo codes that you have used by this Thursday, by tomorrow. So if you've used one of your promo codes, you'll get that one refilled on the 15th, I think it is, 15th or 16th.
So are your initial promo codes going away?
No. So you have access to all of your promo codes all month, but so I've used 2 or 3 of my promo codes, so those will get refilled on Monday.
So then technically for December, you would have 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus your spouses if you have your spouse.
Did you get yours from Clint?
Yeah. So I chatted with customer support like through Clint's account, and it must have been set up where he wasn't getting like promotional emails. So like the chat guy just gave me all of the codes and then signed him up for the promotional emails. But what else about the hi Brittany. What else about the 12 days of Christmas, Cassie? Is there anything that I missed?
I think that was it for 12 days of Christmas, or that's everything that like I was kind of keeping in the back of my head.
Do you guys have any questions about how that's all going to work? Or do you want to like move the order if you think you need to be up higher or down lower in the list? We can shift things around. It's not permanent.
Would I be able to go to like either the 19th or the 20th? Because by then I should have 3 people, at least 2.
So if we, let's see. If we just move everybody, do you know what Kylie's status is, Cassie? Does she have anyone enrolled?
I don't think as of right now.
Okay. So that would be the only, if we move, so then it would be Hannah, Cassie, Brittany, Kylie, and then repeat Hannah, Cassie, Brittany, Victoria, Shelly, Danica, Ashley, Hannah.
What?
So Victoria said she'll have, what?
I thought Kylie's 17.
She was, but Victoria said if we move her down further, she'll have more people in her giveaway rather than just the one. So then we move Kylie up.
Danica can take my first spot right now because she actually has someone and I don't have anyone enrolled right now. So if you want to swap my first spot with hers, that would be great.
Danika's?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that, Danica?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Okay,
No.
so then you for sure have, and maybe if you two, since Danica, you're Brittany's coach, Brittany's
Brittany's my coach.
right. You knew what I was trying to say. But if you two want to like collab later on down too, so if we move Danica to the top, your one person for sure gets that gift. And then if you were to enroll anyone else, if Brittany would be okay with you putting them into her drawings too, you could do it that way.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, so let's go. Hannah, Cassie, of course I've got a pen that doesn't work. Hannah, Cassie, Danica. And then what do you think about Kylie going on the 16th? I mean, technically, if we needed to move me up higher, I have plenty of people enrolled. If we needed to move me up higher, I could. I just figured the 24th, we're going to be home, and I don't know what everybody else is. Oh, there's Kylie. We can ask her. I don't know what everybody else's plans are on Christmas Eve, but I would be able to draw because we'll just be here. We won't be, I think, anyway.
I'll be in Florida towards the end, so.
Right.
Kylie, can you hear us?
Yep.
I was gonna say she usually has a delay. So as of right now, Kylie, you would be drawing your name on the 16th. So start hustling and inviting your face off. Okay.
Okay.
And if for some reason, like heaven forbid, if you don't have anybody, then we can always like let us know like the night before probably. Hannah, would you say the night before would be okay for us to figure out if we need to switch again for her?
I think so.
And so if you don't have anybody by the 15th, like anybody who is enrolled with the challenge pack and has their name in your hat, then just let us know and we can have somebody switch with you or we can figure something out.
Okay.
So whenever you pull out of the hat on the 16th, whenever you have people enrolled, you're going to have 4 people enrolled and you are going to be drawing out of your 4 people that you have enrolled. I'm doing putting this in your head so you are on a positive outlook. Then you're going to draw on your stories and then you're going to tag everybody who is like doing the 12 days with us. So pretty much everybody, I think everybody that's on this call, and Shelly, right? And Ashley.
And Ashley.
So you will tag everybody on Instagram and then everybody's going to share it. So every day that like somebody's drawing, so Hannah starts it out on the 13th. She's going to draw her name and she's going to tag everybody who's doing 12 days of Christmas with us. And she is going to share the story and we're all, when we get mentioned in her story, you know how it goes in your message or whatever, then we will share that story. So somebody, like everybody can see that a name has been drawn out of the hat, but Hannah was the one who drew that one. So that's how that is going to work. And I guess, so another thing is, I know that sometimes it's really hard to find somebody whenever you're tagging them if you don't follow them. So like, heaven forbid, if you can't find all the people, I can guarantee that like me or Hannah or somebody will, whenever we re-story or whatever, right? Is that what it's called when we re-story? We can tag that person in that. Because I know it gets very, very confusing.
I was going to say, what if we all put our Instagram handle like on a thread in your team page, and then you can just copy and paste everybody, save it in your notes, and then just copy and paste everybody on there each day.
There you go. Yeah.
So everybody can write down their Instagram handle. That way we can all find each other.
I like it.
Okay, so I rearranged things. This is what I have now. So you guys can all let me know, and if we like it, we can make sure you've got your dates saved. So I have, we'll just start 13th down. So Hannah, Cassie, Danica on the 15th, Kylie on the 16th, me on the 17th, Britt on the 18th, Cassie on the 19th, Victoria on the 20th, Shelly on the 21st, Britt on the 22nd, Ashley on the 23rd, me on the 24th.
That works.
Sound good? So you can write down your date, and then if we don't have anybody in your hat to pull from, I would say, what do we do if that's the case, Cassie?
Do what?
If on their day, if they don't have anybody to pull from, do we post in the team page or just message your upline, or
reach out to your upline? I think that'll be the easiest way, because I know sometimes my notifications on Facebook get lost. So
right, I agree.
I think that'll work best. So reach out to your coach, and
Okay.
we'll get it figured out.
Cool.
So do you want to move on to talk a little bit more about the info group, or no?
We can, yeah. Does anybody have any questions about the 12 days of Christmas?
So one question. So I know you were saying that people who buy a challenge pack or a completion pack get entered into it. Now, what if we've like recently added somebody who's already bought a challenge pack, like with the products on monthly, whatever, and they want to just do the bar blend, like, and purchase that? Can they get into the group?
So what I've done, are they on the auto ship for Shakeology or the Performance line? Has an order been shipped in December?
I don't think so.
So what I did, a lot of my girls that are on my list are people that are already in my fit club, and either one, they purchased the early access to Bar Blend, or they had an auto ship of Shakeology go out or the Performance line go out. So I know we had originally said that they could only be added in if they purchased the completion pack for the that would be depending on when their next auto ship is. Do you know how to look that up in your back office, Victoria?
I think so, yeah.
So depending on when their next auto ship is, it's going to be a better price for them anyway to just cancel that auto ship and then do a completion pack. Does that make sense? Because if they're signed as a coach, they would be spending roughly $100 US, I don't know what it is in Canada, on their Shakeology, plus another $50 on the accessory bundle for Bar Blend. So they could either do it that way, or you just cancel or postpone your shipment of Shakeology and then send them a share cart for the completion pack, which is $130. So it'd be saving them money to go that way. It would all depend on when their next shipment is, if it would make sense to do that. Does that make sense?
I think so.
You can text me about it if you need help with it. Cassie, don't you agree? That's what I would do. I mean, that's going to save them $20 if they go that way versus just purchasing early access. And especially if they're a customer, then they're going to spend $130 on their next bag of Shakeology and like $70. So it's a 200 versus 130.
Yeah, the person I'm thinking of is already signed up as a coach.
Yeah. So they'd still be saving $20.
So if they postpone their next one and then
push
get
it out
the
a month.
completion.
Yeah. Push it out a month and then send them a completion pack for like the same Shakeology.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would just let them know, because I've had this happen when you like send them a completion pack. It's going to re-enroll them for another auto ship. So make sure they cancel one of them. That way they're not stuck with 2 different auto ships and get charged when they're not expecting it. Okay, we good to move on?
So
ahead.
And they can pick from any. Can they pick from anything that's on the
Yep.
12 Days of Christmas thing?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, as long as it's still available. So Kylie, you're like the 4th person. So as long as one of the first 3 days, they weren't crossed out.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
there's
so-
only like one thing of Energize. There's only one Google Home thing. So whenever they, like once they choose that whatever prize it is, and that prize is gone.
So what we were planning on doing, Kylie, is after like whoever my person on day 1, whatever they would choose, I will share that 12 days of Christmas graphic on my story, and then like X out what they chose. And then I'll tag all of you in it. That way you know what they chose. And then you can either just share that to your story or make your own graphic and X it out. But so we'll basically be posting every day from the 13th through the 24th. You'll be posting a video of who got drawn and the graphic of what they chose. You're laughing at her.
Yes.
Sounds good.
She's entertaining.
Okay, so for the 80-day info group, I just want to talk about this really quick because we only have like 9 minutes left. So for the 80-day info group, even if you are not planning on doing 80-day obsession with us, talk about it. It's one more way we're already throwing it together anyways, so we would already be doing the hard work of it. So you might as well like invite people into it. Like my team is hosting a free information group for this awesome 13-week program. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, or you just want to get a little more information, let's plug you into that. And you don't have to be doing the program to be in the info group. You don't have to be doing the program to invite people into the info group. It's something we're already putting together. So why not make use of it, And tonight I'm going to be recording on Zoom, Cardio Core, right? Is that the one we decided on?
Yeah.
Okay. Cardio Core of A Little Obsessed. I'm going to record it on Zoom. And that way, so Sunday night, the info group is going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Sunday night is when we're going to post the workout. So that way, they can do the workout whenever, like throughout the week. And the plan pretty much is like Monday kind of, sorry, family text just came through. Monday, oh damn it, I need to look at our text, Hannah, so I could see what I said we were going to do. Okay. Sunday night we would do just like a welcome to the info group kind of thing. I would post the workout. Monday, Hannah would talk about the program as a whole and nutrition. Tuesday is when we're going to have, hopefully, our guest speakers talking about their experience with 80-day. And like, even whenever Hannah and I are both talking live or whatever, or however we do it, we're going to talk about like our experience with 80-day as well. Cause everybody's experience is totally different. Like their struggles and what worked really well for them, or what came really easy for them. It's all different between all of us. And then on Wednesday, is when I'm going to talk about my experience with 80-day and I'm going to talk about how we order. And then the ordering like window is going to be Thursday and Friday. And then, yeah, that should be a few more people that you would have in like put into the 12 days of Christmas. And yeah, that's just a quick little rundown. I think the only people who really have to talk in it are me, Hannah. Kylie, would you be interested in like even just writing a little blurb, like just doing a little post in the info group saying like just what you liked about 80 Day Obsession, maybe post your results in it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What day do you want me to do that on?
Hannah, what day do you think would be best?
Oh, I couldn't get unmuted. I would say Monday or Wednesday, because Victoria, are you good to go Tuesday?
Yep. That's
okay,
fine.
So Victoria, Tuesday, I'm going to talk to Olivia and make sure she's still good to share too. And if she is, we'll see if she can go Tuesday. That way it's like testimonial Tuesday. Or maybe you could do Tuesday too and just make that like a thing, testimonial Tuesday.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good idea.
Okay.
And I mean, since yours would just post, it's not like people have to hop on live and catch you live kind of thing. So if you would post your results, your transformation picture from 80 Day, and just a little blurb as to like what you liked about it, what you want to do differently this time around. I don't know, just a little bit of your experience on 80 Day Obsession. So
definitely.
Awesome. Thank you. And I think that's really all I had to talk about the info group. Hannah, what else did you have to say about it?
This just popped into my head. This isn't info group related. This is back to the 12 days of Christmas related. So you all know that if you ship out like samples or goodies of anything, that's all tax deductible for your business. I think it's if you made $600 or more in 2019, then you'll get a W-2 and you'll have to file taxes. So make sure you save like your receipts for your products and for your shipping expenses and all of that, because that's a tax write-off, just FYI. If you're ever sending out samples to people, all of the shipping and all of that stuff is a tax write-off.
And then one thing else I was going to say about the info group is when you're inviting, you obviously want to start out by inviting them into just an accountability group in general, or you can invite them to do 80 Day Obsession with you. If you're doing that, say, hey, I have this boot camp kicking off January 6th, and we are going to be tackling this program that I did last year, or if it's your first time, whatever. Would you be interested in hopping in, or whatever your invite is? And let's say like, if they say no for whatever reason, then come back with, well, how about hopping into this free info group that my team is putting on for this program, so you can get more information and get some more testimonials, see more results, things like that. So then like it's hard for them to say no to being invited to a free group. Like they have nothing to lose. And make sure you mention that they'll get to try out one of the workouts. And even if like, everybody should be focusing on inviting to get like people enrolled for your accountability groups right now. But if for some reason, like at the bare minimum, invite to the info group. Like even if you have to just start out with that. If you're still not comfortable with inviting and you want to invite, like this is a way to ease into it. If you're not comfortable with saying like, hey, come hop into my accountability group, it's like, then you start getting into the conversation and they start asking about prices and everything like that, and you start to clam up. If that's you, if you hate sending out these invites, maybe this is a way for you to kind of just get a little more used to it, get your feet wet a little more by inviting them to something free, because it's hard for people why would people turn down something free? So make sure you're putting it on your stories, you're inviting to it every day. I put it on Facebook last night. I never put anything on Facebook about Beachbody really. And I had like 6 people request in. I made like 3 or 4 polls yesterday, not a single freaking vote on one. And then I made a post on Facebook last night, and 6 people from Facebook requested in. So just something to think about. Anything else? What are you doing?
I was muted. I was saying everybody wave, and I was like, why is nobody waving?
Okay.
Ready? Thank you. I was like, why isn't anybody waving at me?
Well, ladies, I think that's it. Thank you for hopping on tonight. Hannah, thank you for running the show. I'm excited for 12 Days of Christmas. I hope that y'all are too. Have fun with it. That's what it's about. It's about just having fun and showing people that we're grateful for them trusting us to be their coach and enrolling with us. So, yeah. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week. And let us know if you have any questions about 12 Days of Christmas or the info group. Okay. All right. Have a good night. See you later.